Make no mistake, there are real trade-offs as you attempt to lose fat and improve your health. In today's video, I'm going to outline them so you can consider how to get the body you want while living the life you enjoy. I'm going to start with the highest body fat, so I just put it as 20% or above essentially. And in this range, you're going to be in the unhealthy zone. So for athletes, the type of athletes that are there, I put almost none. I put almost none because I was just thinking of sumo wrestlers. I don't know, me personally, I would consider them an athlete, but I don't know. If you have any others that could potentially be in that category, let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to see what you guys think. So some benefits of this, it's an easy fallback. I mean, if you're busy with work or whatever, it's just an easy fallback. Not much work or thought required. Hence, if you're busy, not much thought required, it's easy fallback. So some drawbacks is, well, there's quite a lot. So you've got poor health, low energy, may need medication to improve the conditions you have or are on the rise of having. Poor life expectancy compared to your healthier folks, and risks of metabolic syndrome. So in this category, you're going to be doing more of eating processed foods, having bigger portions, hoovering foods, eating quickly basically, and overall just, being gluttonous. So and you're doing less of exercising of any kind. You're not really exercising at all, to be honest. Fewer whole foods, and you're sleeping less, so 6 hours or less. And the quality of that is probably not that great either. The good news is getting to 15 to 20% into that healthier range for sure is a very easy transition, to be honest. So for the type of athletes that might be in here, is I've got off-season elite bodybuilders and then some Olympian athletes. So I'm thinking like those, what's it called? Javelin and disc throwing, and then whatever that is. And then shot put, that's the type of Olympian athletes I'm thinking of. And then you've got some collegiate, college age athletes, university athletes. And then some benefits of this is improved health and energy, improved sleep, and you should definitely notice a better quality sleep. And then exercise is easy and enjoyable too, whereas in this side you're probably finding exercise to be quite tough, to be honest, quite a strain, quite a chore. And then some drawbacks is it's going to take a bit more thinking and planning, just a bit more thinking of the type of meals that you're having now, a bit more planning of your workouts, that type of thing. And you'll look good, but you won't be super lean. Like you won't be beach lean. And then in this category, you're going to be doing more of eating slowly until you're satisfied. So I'm saying about eating about 60% of your meals slowly until you're satisfied. Again, not overeating, not being gluttonous, basically. And then you're exercising. I put at least 3 to 5 times a week. Just anything you enjoy, any intensity. Doesn't always have to be crazy intense. And then here you're eating fewer desserts and processed foods. So I'm thinking obviously desserts like, I don't know, cakes and cookie crumbles and that type of thing. And then less caloric beverages. Once again, I'm talking like full fat Cokes, beers, alcohol, cocktails, that type of thing. We have going from 15 to 20% body fat to 13 to 15% body fat, which is still an easy transition. So instead of very easy, I just put easy. Once again, you are healthy at this body fat. The type of athletes, I'm thinking professional kayak, canoe athletes, and then baseball, softball players. Benefits, fairly easy to maintain still. Your energy levels will no doubt continue to improve, and you'll probably reduce or eliminate many medications. Some trade-offs, you got some planning, so a bit more planning compared to the 15 to 20%. Minor social sacrifices, so instead of hanging out with your friends at the bar, you will be exercising, and it may require effort and attention to maintain, the key word being maintain, your sleep, and then require some food prep skills and a bit more effort. I actually realized I forgot to do more and less of. So at this body fat, you're going to do more of the eating slowly, but more like 75% of your meals until you're satisfied. So 15 to 20 was like 60% of your meals. Now it's like 75% of your meals. You're going to be increasing your vegetable and protein intake. So 1 to 2 palms of protein, if I'm like using that as an example, 1 to 2 palms of protein in about 2 to 3 of your meals, and then 1 to 2 fists of vegetables in, again, 2 to 3 of your meals. At this point, you're probably exercising 30 to 45 minutes daily, breaking a sweat in like 1 to 2 of those sessions. In terms of doing less, so doing less of this body fat, that 13 to 15%, so less dessert, obviously less processed food, so maybe like 3 to 5 times per week, and then same thing with the beverages, less caloric beverages, less beers, drinking, all that stuff, probably like 3 to 5 drinks within the whole week, to be honest. And yeah, and then moving on, we're going to go on to the 10 to 12%. So this now is more of a medium transition. Again, healthy at this body fat. The type of athletes, I'm thinking Olympic swimmers, Olympic volleyball players, football players, pro hockey players, benefits, fit. You will have a fit appearance. You will have good overall health. If you're looking to get beach ready, beach lean, get in shape for a summer holiday, that type of thing, anything to do with that, I would recommend to get into this territory right here, that 10 to 12%. Another benefit is fewer cravings due to well-balanced diet and a consistent exercise regime. And then it's relatively easy to maintain. So once you get the practices in place and they become habit, it is relatively easy to maintain. Drawbacks, we have more planning and attention to your diet for sure. And then greater time commitment for a consistent regime. And you may even need assistance or coaching to get you there, but also to stay there too, like a maintenance program in place. And then, so at this level, you're doing more of eating slowly until satisfied. I'm talking now going from 60 to 75, and then now like 90% of your meals. So most meals, you're just eating until you're satisfied, you're not indulging. You're exercising daily, 45, 60 minutes, 3-4 sessions breaking a sweat. Sleeping, 7 to 8 hours daily. That's a non-negotiable. And then you're doing less of once again, the dessert processed food. So now it's like 1 to 2 times a week. And the caloric beverages, the drinking, that's like literally just 1-2 caloric beverages a week. And that is that. Then just to touch on eat slowly until satisfied. So now it's going to be protein dense in every single meal. It's going to be vegetables in every single meal. And then it's going to be quality fats and quality carbs only in most of your meals. And then going from 10 to 12% to 6 to 9% is a hard transition, hence the hard up here. Healthy, once again, type of athletes at this level, Olympic boxers, wrestlers, 100 to 400 meter sprinters, like, you see the 100-meter races when they're slowed down, watching the highlights, they're sprinting, you can literally see the striations in their shoulders, all the muscle fibers popping. And Olympic gymnasts too, so yeah, just jacked. Moving on, benefits, so yeah, look extremely lean. Once again, referring back to the 100-meter thing, we'll have that six-pack look. To be honest, we'll have that six-pack look at the 10 to 12%, but it will just be even more so defined. Overall health will be greater just due to minimally processed foods, drinks, minimally processed lifestyle. High work rate, good stamina. Drawback, you may struggle in social situations, especially those involving food. Not much time for being social outside of exercising, and you might even have to stop other hobbies and interests outside of fitness, outside of your training regime. At this point, you're doing more of eating slowly until satisfied. So moving from 60 to 70 to 90, now it's like 90% of meals until you're satisfied. You're exercising daily, 60 to 75 minutes, 4 to 5 times, breaking a sweat. Getting stricter with that sleep, 8 hours per night for sure. In terms of your eating, once again, protein dense foods in each meal, veggies in each meal, more so now including the fibrous vegetables, just to basically stay full. Just some, like a thumb, if I have to use that as an example, of essential fats. And then limiting carbs to post-workout, hence the fibrous veggies. Limiting, because you're going to be limiting carbs maybe to post-workout, or you might even have higher designated days for that. Dessert and processed food, so not really 1 to 2 times a week within reason. So not 1 to 2 times a week doing a madness, 1 to 2 times a week, a small sweet treat. One caloric beverage every 1 to 2 weeks. So yeah, basically nothing. And then moving on to 6% or less is, you guessed it, a very hard transition. So at this point, you're unhealthy for the most part. You are unhealthy. Athletes pretty much just elite bodybuilders on their contest day, and fitness models on the day of their photo shoot. So benefit, feel pride at achieving an athletic goal. Drawbacks, difficult socializing, extremely difficult socializing. You may miss out on fun events with family and friends. I put may just because you might be able to, firm it. But yeah, you're probably going to miss out on fun events with family and friends. Huge time commitment, weighing, tracking all your foods for sure. And then a hyper focus on diet and exercise may even lead to disordered eating after you jump back to your normal life. And then there's going to be no time for other pursuits. You're going to be all in basically. At this point, you're going to be doing more of eating slowly until satisfied. So 99.9% of meals, you're going to have a predetermined designated plan. You're going to be weighing all your foods, tracking all your foods, protein dense meals in every single meal, fibrous veggies in each meal, just the right amount of healthy fats in each meal, exercising twice daily, 45 to 75 minutes with at least 6 to 7 of them breaking a sweat, sleeping regimented 8 to 9 hours per night, even though you're probably going to struggle with that because you're going to be so hungry at that point. And then you're going to be doing less of basically limiting carbs to post-workout or a high designated carb day. Processed foods, desserts, yeah, forget that for at least the whole 10 to 12 week prep. And caloric beverages, avoid at all costs. But yeah, so that wraps up the video. Now you can make better decisions leading to the body you really want while living the life you really enjoy. Don't forget to drop me a like if you liked it. Comment down below your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.